Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Bronco Blake. It was another really, really tough loss for the Broncos, guys.
A disappointing finish to a hard-fought game. We felt like it was going to be a game that was close to the vest. We didn't feel like the scoring would be high. There were a lot of things we did well, and then there were some things, obviously, we didn't do as well. We had too many penalties. I think our average third down on offense was third and 11 plus, which makes it difficult. Then we had the swing, call it second quarter, third quarter, but a tough loss nonetheless. So credit them. Any questions?
It's like the old saying by our former head coach, Vic Fangio, once said,
Not going to cut any corners. There will be no death by inches.
death by inches. And right now, unfortunately, the Denver Broncos, these last 2 weeks, have literally lost these two games by inches.
You got to move on from this quickly, but is it hard not to think, 2 games, last second losses? How much does that weigh on you?
Well, it stinks. It definitely is not fun. It's not enjoyable, but all you can do is go to the next game. I've never been able to figure out how to go back and change anything yet. I'm still working on that, but I think the most important thing is we got a long season ahead of us, and we just got to instead of going back and changing things, all we can do is move forward and change them in the future and do things differently and find a way to, not let these close games fall in another team's hands.
And my first take is the fact that the Denver Broncos had their opportunities to put this game away, and they did not put this game away like they should have, and they had their opportunities. Bo Nix late in this game had a chance to run for the first down and put the game out of reach and to secure the victory for us. He came up short. Lucas Kroll, our tight end, he had another opportunity to get another first down late in this game to extend the drive, move the chains, keep the clock moving and rolling, and to put this game out of reach again. And again, Lucas Kroll failed to get the first down. So with that also being said, we had also other various opportunities in this game where we could have scored a touchdown instead of a field goal and further put this game out of reach. Again, I think everybody misconstrued what I was trying to say last week. Bo Nix had a hell of a game last week. I'm not taking anything away from Bo at all whatsoever. But in the situations and in the biggest moments of the game where it matters the most, you need your franchise quarterback to elevate the rest of the team and to take the game and put it on his back and carry it over the finish line. And Bo Nix simply did not do that. And I know a lot of you are saying, oh, well, we don't have the killer instinct. That's simply not true. I know for a fact that this team has a killer instinct, and you don't have to look any further than our franchise quarterback, who has shown that he has that killer instinct in him. It's a matter of finishing and being consistent. That's what this team needs to work on. They need to finish football games, and they need to consistently finish football games when they have the chance to have the killer instinct and to know when it is time to close out the game. They got to go in and take care of business and get it done. That's what this team needs to do. Now, for my second take, this team had 10 penalties. We cannot have that many penalties throughout a game and expect to win. That is simply unacceptable, and that's not Denver Broncos football. We have got to be more disciplined than that, and we cost ourselves countless yards due to penalties throughout this entire game, and it was evident that that was one of the reasons why that we lost this game too, was this team simply has got to make better decisions throughout these games and not cost themselves these games. So the Denver Broncos, especially not to point any fingers, have got to clean it up all the way around and play a lot better without committing these costly penalties in these critical game situations, guys. This is football 101. You have to play your best football, but you also have to play clean football in the biggest moments, in the biggest situations, and the Broncos simply could not do that throughout this game, and they knew what was at stake and they knew what was on the line against the Chargers, who are arguably now our biggest rivals in our division other than the Kansas City Chiefs. We had so much at stake and they missed out on that opportunity because of these costly penalties. My third and final take is that the Denver Broncos have to find a way to win these games and win these games when it's in their hands. And I could not agree with Bo Nix more, who spoke on this at his post-game press conference.
Did it feel similar, just in the sense of sort of struggling to put a team away?
Yeah, it felt very similar. We just, felt like we kept going backwards and, had, no explosives when we needed them, and we had the ball with a chance, and, that drive just felt like we didn't, do anything. Felt like we just kept going backwards and had long field position and long third downs, and it's not gonna in this league. It's not gonna cut it. I don't know. I would have, we'd score every drive if I knew.
The Denver Broncos, they just have to do a little bit more. And obviously, we need to put it all together. And I know that the Denver Broncos just need to find a way to be consistent. And that's my biggest emphasis with this team going forward, is putting it together consistently. And that is my third and final take. It is going to take consistency for the Denver Broncos to start to string along and put together several wins down the stretch. They're capable of it. They're ready for it. It's just a matter of execution. Let's go Broncos. Keep your heads up, guys. We got this here in Broncos country. Let's cheer loud and proud for this team. They should be 3-0. We all know that they should be 3-0. So let's stay together. We got this. We have a tough schedule ahead, but we're going to get this win against the Bengals. Get that get right win and continue trucking along this season. Let's go Broncos. Have a great day, guys. Peace.